Hey guys, Nat here, welcome back. So I recently did my first iRacing online race. Yeah, it was a bit of a heartbreaking one. I took a bit of time after that, obviously made the video, and then decided to get back on the horse, as they say, and jump into my next session. So let's see how race number 2 went. Yeah, off we go. I'm pretty sure that the car in front of me and maybe the car to the left, I'm not sure if they jumped the start earlier on before the video started. But anyway, so yeah, managed to get up into P2. Don't take him out there. I was really nervous about the person I'd overtaken who was behind me. But yeah, good start. Feeling quite good about that, and again now it's just a case of I just want the podium. Like, the win would be lovely, but if I can just top 3, I mean obviously with all these races you gain I rating for being in the top half, so you know 6 or above is the big goal, and then yeah, obviously top 5, top 3, podium. The higher up you get, the better it gets. But I was so nervous about doing that corner now since I lost it on my first race, and I was devastated about it. But yeah, I was telling myself like just hold on to this. But the guy in third was really closely a 0.2 right on my tail. I'm not sure as well how I got an incident point at the start. I think someone, as he hit the back of me, it gave me the incident point. I mean, I didn't even think it was that hard of a contact to count, but yeah, annoyingly I got an incident point, so not the best of starts on the first corner, but if I get 2 or less then that's the same as my first race, so yeah, maybe one day I'll get a completely clean race, but yeah, the guy in third was really on my tail. Yeah, I was keeping up with this Fabian, but as you will see later on, it got a bit weird. So yeah, the first couple of laps I'm always a bit tentative, tyres being a bit cold, and I'm not sure what happened there, but I managed to gain some distance on Daniel behind, so that made me feel a bit nicer. Like, ideally I wanted to stick with pole, but like I say, happy with second, to be fair, happy with third. So yeah, just focusing on keeping my car on the track. There's a decent distance to fourth, so in my head third felt pretty safe as long as I didn't do anything stupid. And after my last race where it was completely my own fault, yeah, it was definitely in the back of my mind to just not do anything stupid. I mean, that was a pretty not a great corner, to be honest. It's frustrating because it's definitely a pressure thing, because I can do laps around here in like practice, no problem. But as soon as I'm in a live session, even a live practice session or qualifying or a race, and I know there's other cars about and people watching, my driving just, yeah, it gets so much worse. But yeah, so far not so bad. I mean, yeah, fallen behind Fabian quite a bit, but winning this race, it wasn't really something I had high on the list, you know, like starting third as well. After starting first and finishing 6th, I didn't really have the expectations for this one. It was just to try and get through it as clean as I can, desperately try and keep it in the top half for positive I rating, and yeah, anything else is bonus. I think that's hard coming from like being a more single player racer where you're used to winning the races, and being just a competitive person and gamer in general, accepting that winning in sim racing is not easy, and obviously the higher up you get in terms of iRacing, the harder that is, and I'd rather compete with the best, even if that means finishing lower down. I mean, this was split 15 of 30, so it was a higher strength of field than my first race as well. So that was split 16 of 29. So yeah, not doing too bad. I can tell you something, the adrenaline that I feel when I'm racing around is crazy. So yeah, still nice distance. Person in fourth has closed the gap a bit, but again, as long as I don't do anything stupid, should be fine. Famous last words though, huh? Just don't do anything stupid. Like doing something stupid is planned, you know, I didn't mean to bin it into the tyre wall on my first race, but there we go. So yeah, and then person in pole stops, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I realised he's been disqualified, and I'm pretty sure that was for a full start and he didn't serve a penalty. So because he didn't, it kicked him from the session. So I'm now in first place. Which, yeah, now my heart is racing even more because now there's more on the line. But I'm telling myself, at least now I've got like a 10-second gap to fourth. So I'm pretty much okay in the podium spots. I know that's not a great way to think about it. I should just be focusing on finishing first, but after the heartbreak in my first race, I couldn't even contemplate the idea of winning on my second race. But here we are, so yeah, again, just trying to focus on what I can control. Get so nervy on this corner. I take it so much faster in practice, but I get that like that. I just don't take it wide enough because I'm scared of the gravel and the off track, even though in practice I never end up on the gravel. But yeah, I just take such a shorter line and I lose time through there, but it's just like the safer option in the back of my mind. It's just play it safe. So yeah. But yeah, so far I've been pretty okay, like 8 minutes in. Don't think I've done too much wrong. It hasn't been perfect, my lines have not been the best, but here I am sitting in P1, which would have been a nice 90 iRacing gain apparently. But yeah, that second place is gaining on me in this corner now. I'm so scared. So scared. So yeah, definitely not the greatest through there. Not that I've ever been great through there, but yeah, so much more tentative now. And I'm aware he's 0.4, he's right on me. And I'm watching him, he's at 0.2, and I'm like, right, is it going to be this corner, 0.1? And I'm like, is he going to make the move? Not a great corner again. I'm like, right, okay, he's going to have me on the straight, so I'll just let him take the inside line. I'll stick to the outside. I tried to take a line that I didn't really do often in my first race, and that caused me to hit the tyre barrier, so I'm just going to stick to my line. If he takes me on the inside, let him go, and yeah, there we go. So he takes me, but then out of nowhere, so does the car in third. So yeah, wasn't really expecting the double car pass there, but again, you know, I qualified third. I'm still in the podium spot. It's quite frustrating when you look at my statistics. I think I've done 18 laps and I've led 12 of them, but yet still don't have a win. So he goes off there. I keep it nice and tight just in case he does a bit of a dodgy rejoin. Just want to, you know, keep it alive. Like I say, 12 seconds now from fourth, so it's just about keeping the podium place. Happily back in second. You know, it'll be a 73 iRating gain if I can keep it. It's better than my starting position. Again, so poor. It's quite frustrating to watch, but I know when I'm driving it that I'm doing it poorly, but I still just subconsciously I can't get past that barrier. Bit nervy of this lapped car here, but he was a C safety rating, so he kept it out of the way, and that was all nice. So now I'm just trying to, again, keep it focused on myself, watching the car ahead, but yeah, 1.1 seconds. The car behind isn't really close enough for me to be watching him too closely, so yeah, just play it safe again into this corner. He takes a bit of a dodgy line there. Don't get the best of exits out. Probably took that a little bit tight there and then didn't use all the track on the exit, but yeah. So yeah, we're going around and I'm like, oh, okay, nice. Thinking that was it because we were at the 12 minutes, but nope, we still have another lap to go. So I'm like, right, okay, one more lap, just focus for one more. And yeah, at this point, unless the guy on pole, unless he makes a mistake, then it's not really, in my mind, it's not on. Again, felt pretty safe from the guy behind, just hoping he wasn't gonna try anything too reckless. But then I'm like, you know, in my mind there isn't much difference between second and third. You're still on the podium. It's like, what, according to this, 17 iRating difference. It's just not worth the risk. Like, if I was in third, I wouldn't do anything risky to try and get second. So that's what my mind was telling me. But yeah, you never know what goes through people's minds. So there we go. P1 costs the finish. I'm like 0.7, 0.8 behind, and then yeah, managed to get a bit of a bigger gap from P3. But yeah, not too bad. Podium on my second race, higher than where I qualified. Yeah, potentially again could have won that if I wasn't so nervy and holding back on a lot of corners. And then yeah, because I wasn't defending, just let the car past. Maybe when I get some more confidence that'll come. But yeah, happy with the podium. It's come a lot sooner in my iRacing journey than I was expecting it to. I thought it would have to wait a long while for that. Still waiting on that first win, but yeah, look towards next week's track. And that's day one of practicing that track, and it's, for me, I find that a hard track, and I won't get as much practice as I need to because I am actually going away. So I'll probably miss next week's track, which is Winston, I think. So yeah, hopefully get Virginia Raceway North in, so I could potentially hit the 8 races for the participation credit, hopefully. But yeah, that was race 2, so qualified P3, finished P2, my first podium. Yeah, thanks for watching.